Hello. My name is Annie, and today I'm doing my October spending check-in and complete unstuffing for the entire month. I hope you've all been well. I've got to have my coffee, or else the world will end. So I kind of felt like October went on for ages, right? It was one of those 5-week months. I was so busy, but I still managed to record everything. It's just a bit of a blur. So I started the month going to Aldi, and the accountants sent me back $404. That's painful, but that's what you have to pay a professional nowadays. I do owe money, but that's actually a good position to be in as a small business owner, to owe money rather than to be getting a tax return refund. The reason for this is if you're getting a tax return refund, you earned less money this year on year. So you do want to be owing money so that your business grows, because you're, increasing revenue. Either way, it still sucks, and I owe like a significant margin. So luckily I do have that already put aside in the business taxes. But yeah, that's a thing that happened. Then green tea powder, chocolate chips, I have no idea. Oh, I know, because I asked my sibling to get me a cake order simply because I had people over. My friends know that I'm always so busy this time of year. So they usually do like a dinner. They go, just stay at your place. We'll pick everything up and we'll come to yours. So I just needed to plonk my butt on the sofa, and we had sushi and sashimi. My portion came up to $50. That was lovely. Yeah. I think it's harder now to catch up with people. You kind of need everyone's schedule so far in advance. Hobby product, $196. Home and decor. Oh, I have been on this kind of massive spring cleaning thing recently. My ADHD is kicking in, and I just have this hyper focus on work, and everything else just piles up, like quite literally piles up. So I went and basically got heaps more storage containers and baskets so that I can store things away, or at least tuck it away, hide it away. My apartment is already like Tetrised to high heaven. Like, actually a lot of girls in my building comment on it. They're like, wow, how are you so organized? And I'm like, no, if you kind of just chuck it into a tub and it's in that general category, I find that clean. Yeah. I'm like, how are you guys organizing your places? They're like, well, we got to fold and sort. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing any of that. Aldi Asian supermarket, week 1, $818.22. Week 2, I bought my coffee beans. $59, plus I had a $10 reward to redeem, so $59, but they have increased their prices by about 10%. So we're going to have to keep an eye on the coffee bean spend. As you can see, I love coffee. And I do like fresh beans. Like, you just can't do supermarket beans. I can't do supermarket beans. I can taste the difference, and the caffeine's not as nice. So, if I want to drink the coffee that I like, I'm going to have to budget for it. Small indulgences, right? Yeah. Life is too short not to drink stuff that you like. Postage, $14.95. Moisturizer, micellar water. Oh, that was on special, so I got a couple things. Body stuff, boring business stuff like USB cables. Home stuff, I think Amazon was having a sale, so they had a lot of home goods, like scrub daddies were on sale, so I picked up a few. Sink holder things, hand wash refills, and I got a new hairdryer. Now, My hairdryer, well, the old one, there was nothing wrong with it. In fact, I think I just picked it up a few months ago. But it's a bit too bulky for my shelf in my bathroom. And yeah, like I just got a smaller one. Yeah, it's quite nice. $47.59. That was a massive saving. I think it was like half price. And it was one of those Dyson knockoffs. Yeah. But yeah, I don't need like a $400 hairdryer. My hair sucks anyway. So hairdryer, it's smaller, it's compact, and it fits into one of the storage tubs. So yay. Some stuff for the family, like their toilet paper, that kind of stuff. And dinner, $35.65. Oh, this one. I was at home on a Friday night with my takeaway, and I was doing 2 loads of laundry. I've previously discussed it before, but I don't do my laundry every week. Yeah, like honestly, if I'm being good about my laundry, I'm doing it every 10 days. But recently that has blown out to like 14, 15 days. How can I do this? Well, I have about 2.5 weeks worth of underwear ready to go. I've always hated doing laundry. I don't like doing laundry, and I don't like cooking. Yeah, those are the 2 adult things I just don't like doing. I have like an 8.5 kilo washing machine. The reason for this is because when I was doing my research on which washing machine to buy for my new place, I was like, oh, family of 4? Yep, that does me just fine, because a family of 4 is doing laundry, twice a week, maybe 3 times a week? And they're like, we can handle that happily and easily. And so I was like, yep, that's going to suit me just fine. Yeah. It takes ages to do my laundry though, because I bought a very eco-friendly washing machine. So it uses very little water and, very little electricity. But yeah, I was doing my laundry on the Friday night, just with TV in the background, and I got a call from one of the ladies in my building. It was about 9 p.m. And she was like, Annie, are you around? Yeah. I was like, do you need anything? She's recently widowed. And so I was like, anything you need, give me a call. And she was like, no, I'm just bored. I was like, okay, yeah, no worries. And then she invited me over to her place. And I thought, oh, no, I'm doing laundry. And then she said, oh, I don't have any food. I was like, do you not know me? I always have food. I have food. So she brought a bottle of wine. I was doing my laundry, and I just called a couple of the girls in my building just to see if they were available. So yeah, we had wine and snacks, and I was literally putting my sheets on my bed, and everyone's judging me for doing laundry. Like, they're like, why did you leave it so late? Why do you have so much? Anyway, but I was kind of participating in the conversation. I had my head out the bedroom door, just kind of yelling at everyone, and yeah, no, everything's fine. But they were talking about one of the girls who lives on level 8, and they were saying, she should totally date one of her neighbors. And, blah, blah, blah. I was half in the conversation, half out of the conversation. But then I said something that has inadvertently led to the discovery of an affair in my building. Oh, the gossip is juicy. It is juicy in my building. Yeah. And everyone's like, how did you sit on this information? And I thought, oh, I always assumed, apparently mistakenly, that these 2 people were related, like they were cousins or something, which is why, people have their key code entries. We have fingerprint and key code entries into our apartments. So, yeah, I always assumed that they were related. Yeah, but yeah, everyone's now side-eyeing everyone else for the moral judgment. So Friday night wine. Yeah, so I put my hosting snacks and stuff and got refills of some snacks the day after. Hosting drinks and stuff, week 2, $425.17. Yeah. Oh, I didn't really have to cook this week because my parents brought meals. Third week of October, internet $84.95. I did some grocery shopping, cooked some Chinese food. I paid Mum's phone bill for the year, $120. Apple subscription. Then I did my Christmas shopping, some of it. $232.45. I'm still not done, so I'm going to have to up the Christmas budget. Family, $212.45 and $637.35. Oh, this was a massive spend. We don't let the old people in our family buy anything online for fear of being scammed. You know, like, I think scams are more sophisticated now. Skimming technologies and just online shopping is really a little bit difficult for the 80-year-olds to navigate. So with my parents, who aren't that old, but their friends and their relatives, like, we just don't let them buy things online. We just say, if you need something, you see something, send it to us. We'll take care of it, okay? Anyway, it was the whole thing. So I do have money kept in my buffer account for occasions such as this. So 212 and then 637.35. Yeah, when one person found out that, you know, they were buying something, they were like, oh, we also need it too. So, yeah, so I took care of that. So the family spend that week was $850. I bought more containers, and then I had the other girls over again for Friday night food and drinks all over again. Yeah, this is really when the affair was uncovered. It was just kind of speculation, a joke the week before, but yeah, everyone's scandalized. Yeah. There was a lot of pearl clutching, and level 17 was like, oh my God, she's married. How could she be slinking around in her sexy pajamas? Yeah. Everyone is passing moral judgment. Yeah. But that's not even the juiciest thing that happened in my building this month. Yeah, my building is a hotbed of gossip. It's one where everyone kind of knows everyone. Yeah, but in a fun way, like, you know, obviously I'm really close with a group of girls here. It's nice to make new friends. Yeah, but, scandal. Anyway, for Christmas, I've decided to take the money out of my splurge account because it's just too hard to keep track of how much money is coming in and out for Christmas. So I'm going to continue stuffing the Christmas tracker until December, and then I'll use the rest for food, and then whatever's left over I will replenish into the splurge account. It's just going to be much easier. Anyway, week 3 was a whopping $1,395.06. I will be paid back for the family spend, you know, but doesn't matter. Most of them just give cash to my parents or drop it off at my parents' place. Besides, I might actually give that cash to mum and dad to spend. My dad is very, very, very frugal, and he doesn't buy new clothes for himself. Neither of my parents do. So I might just be like, go buy yourself new clothes, please. Yeah, you don't need to keep wearing that, you know, T-shirt with a hole in it. Anyway, they're like, it's fine. I'm like, oh, please. Anyway, that was a big spend. Then week four. I bought like 3 things from Sephora during their sale. Oh my God. I bought 2 moisturizers and a face oil, and it was 20% off, and it still came out to $200. That's unholy, unbelievable. These are products I've been using for years and years, but I can't believe that basics have gone up. But yeah, oh well. I need to keep the fountain of youth going, so whatever. Maya, $104.16. What did I buy from Maya? More underwear and pajamas to deal with my lazy habit of not doing laundry. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to need more clothes. Anyway, that's the thing that happened. Bills and screws, $16.99. My kitchen countertop, if you've watched the cooking videos, it's made out of marble, but the marble isn't just the countertop, it goes along the other side. So I've got 4 sides of the kitchen countertop plus the backsplash all done in marble. And because of this, it poses a really, really big and expensive problem with the electrical. On the side of the marble facade, I do have an electrical socket, so that's how I'm able to get my air fryer and rice cooker and things on the countertop. My whole electrical socket popped out, so I was like, oh, that's going to be expensive to fix. I'm either going to have to call an electrician or like a stonemason, because they've cut holes in the marbles to fit the electrical in. Anyway, I decided, I was like, you know what? If it's not really an electrical issue, I can try and fix it myself. It turns out I could just get 2 screws and replace the screws currently in there. And yeah, anyway, I was like, I'm really handy. I could do it myself. I'm not paying someone $280 to do it. So I only needed 2 screws, but of that length, they don't sell you 2 screws, right? So I had to buy a whole thing for $16.99. But yes, look at me. I was able to get it done myself. So yeah. The rest of the screws will just have to live in the box of handy tools. Then sport. I bought a new sports top. Mine was getting a bit ratty, so $25.49. Some snacks on Amazon, some food from Aldi and the greengrocers. As you can see, I made steak, so eventually I will get around to editing these videos. Wine, water, and more spring cleaning stuff. I've decided to move the vacuum cleaner from next to the TV into my bathroom. So I bought one of those vacuum stands that can hold the Dyson up, and it fits perfectly into the little corner of my bathroom. So when you open the door, there's like a literal triangle of space there. I'm maximizing all of my space. So $35.05, that was on sale. Then, because I was spring cleaning, I fell asleep on the couch, so I missed my usual Friday night takeaway. And by the time I woke up, I was like, it's too late. So I did get my takeaway, my Friday night takeaway on the Saturday, $34.40. And something for Mum's birthday, $140. So, $719.75 spent on week 4, taking the total so far to $3,300. That's a lot. And finally, we get to the last couple of days of the month. I only did one bit of spending. It was something that Mum wanted on Amazon, so $17.55. She wanted to try the hondashi. If you watch my cooking videos, I use a lot of Japanese dashi in my flavorings. It's got that nice umami flavor, and I use it in place of salt. Usually we buy a Japanese brand that my mum usually gets when we go to Japan or Taiwan, and she just stuffs her suitcase full of them. But she's running low, and it's really, really expensive now to post internationally. But Amazon had a kilo, also from Japan, just of a different brand, so she wanted to give that a try. $17.55. She says it's good, so she's a much, much better cook than I am, so I trust her on that. So that's the only spend for the week. I decided to eat out of my pantry this week for food, so I have a fridge meal. So my total spend for the entire month of October was $3,375.75. That's very, very, very high. If you have a look at my month on month, that's pretty much double some of these months. So the spending is only going to increase as we go into the holiday season. Let's unstuff. Okay, to bills and utilities. I actually didn't have to spend that much money this month. My $75 electricity rebate kicked in again, my second quarter one, so that covered my bill entirely for the month. Yay. And I'm actually like $1 in credit, so my month was about $73 something. So yay me. I also got a month's free health insurance as a reward for, loyalty. So it's another, couple $100 still kept in here. So instead of doing my month ahead, which I usually start around this time of year, just to fund the extra cost of air conditioning for the summer months, I'm just going to leave that in my bills and utilities as my buffer. So $5, $210, and $45, so $1,000. I started the month with $1,955, and I'm finishing with $1,695. So 1,500, 600, 50, 70, 90, 95. So 1695. And that should be enough, I think, to cover the electrical increases for aircon. It's actually starting to get hot in Sydney. We'll have to see. I also have to do the adult responsible thing of upping my home insurance. So nothing medical. I'm unstuffing some stuff from here. Just to deal with the family expenses, I'm going to unstuff some of this money from here plus my sport health stuff. So $500, $600, and $10 in medical. It's fine. I've got enough money in here. Business, humongous spend this month with the accountants. So I started the month at $635, ending with $205. $205. I don't think I have many business expenses, big ones coming up. I think I have a website domain renewal end of next month, but we'll see. It won't be much. Groceries. I have a lot of money left in groceries. I I have been watching my weight. So I have been cutting down on the snacking. That being said, I've been drinking the calories back in wine. So I had mum and dad cooked me meals that first week. So I took out $100 and I spent it on them. But yeah, just by cutting out snacks and stuff like that and eating more Chinese meals, rice meals, I was able to stretch the budget heaps. So I still have $80 left for the month. Yeah, $80 left in groceries and eating out. However, I have been informed that there's a social gathering this weekend that I totally forgot about. I was like, am I hosting? No, I'm not. So I think I'm just going to use that for dinner. Splurge. Like I said, I'm moving the Christmas spending to splurge, and then I'll deal with the fallout of that at a later date. So this one took a shellacking. I started the month with $1,540, and I'm ending the month with $770. So I have 500, 600, 750, 70, 770. Home and miscellaneous also took a beating. I've been doing the, oh my God, my apartment needs to look nicer and, more containers. So first world problems. I started the month with a whopping $335 and I'm finishing with $50. There's still a lot I want to do to the home, so stay tuned for this one. Family also, I actually needed more money, so I took out $100 from overspending at some point and I put it into the family fund. So I started the month with $220 and I'm finishing at $80. So 20, 40, 60, 80. Gifts and hosting. I hosted for like 3 Fridays in a row. So I started the month at $145 and I'm finishing with $15. But I bought like more drinks and stuff like that, which will stay in my cabinets until, I run out. So that's something I usually buy every, 2-3 months, 15 months, and overspending is now empty. So we go to the rollover. And rolling over the excess dollars and cents, I have $33.19 in my rollover for this month. So that's been my whopper of a spend and an update on the juicy gossip of my building. Anyway, I hope you've all been well and I'll catch you next time. Bye.